You probably don't actually want a relationship. You're probably looking to solve a inner conflict that you have, and you think that a relationship is the solution to that. And once we become aware of this, we can have better relationships because we're choosing people for the right reasons, not to fill a void or overcome something that we need to overcome. And I want to give you a couple examples here. Sometimes people need a challenge. What they need in life, and this is one of my examples most likely, is just the aspect of having a challenge, something to attain and just work hard at, something that forces me to get out of my comfort zone and become better. So I want a challenge. So I would be more attracted to people that are less agreeable and harder to deal with because I want a challenge. It's not that I want that person, I want the feeling of a challenge. I want the feeling of succeeding at a challenge. And other people, they just want approval. Um, they want somebody so that they can say, wow, look, somebody likes me. Sometimes people just want to fit in and they want to be with someone so they're like everybody else. And there are so many different reasons why somebody would want that. Maybe they just want it because they cannot control themselves and they are literally just looking for maybe an outlet for lust. And once we become aware that a lot of the people we choose and the relationships we choose to get into are due to an unmet desire inside of ourselves, then we can work on fixing what that desire is. Okay, if I'm only attracted to this type of person because they behave this way or whatever it is, okay, I'm now realizing that this feature about them highlights this feature within me that I need to work on. And is there another area where I can work on this without being in a relationship? Sometimes people want power. Sometimes people want control. Um, or whatever it is they want power and control. They want to control someone. They want that person to be under their hand, or under their grasp, and that's just an experience that that person is having, and that can be solved in different ways. So what is the healthy way to choose a relationship? I really think it just comes down to some sort of goals and purpose or some sort of friendship. And what I mean by that is I want to go in this direction. I am dead set on this direction. This is what I want to accomplish in life. I want to go here. I want to do this. And now I need a person to assist me with that. Wow, cool. Now I have another person who wants to do that same thing that I want to do and attain. And it also just so happens that this person complements me. I compliment them. It's two people working on a task better. What you're doing is you're realizing there's a task that you want to accomplish that requires a team because you have faults or it just requires more people. So that's one. And the other thing that I think that I really see a lot is just friendship. When you just have somebody in your life that you feel a deep sense of friendship with, that you really, the more you're around them, it's like that person's my best friend and they just so happen to be, of the opposite sex, okay? And now you have this intimate friendship, and I think that's what kind of turns into a relationship, because it's like, wow, we have this solid friendship. Let's do life together. It's just like, you have your best friend that's always in your life. You guys do the same things together. have the same values and things like that. So it really just comes down to a healthy relationship in my mind. Either we are have the same values and we want to go in the same direction and we work as a team to do that, or we are friends and we enjoy the friendship and the aspect of the friendship that we have as we're doing our life. Those are, I really think, the two healthy reasons why we should have a relationship. Anything else is probably unhealthy, like, oh, I really want her. I think that's kind of what I really experienced, like, oh my God, I want her specifically, and it's more of a challenge to me, not like a ground for a healthy, sustainable relationship. It's just a want to achieve. And I just think that once that thing is achieved, then there's no need to continue in the relationship because you've reached the goal. So that was my talk for today. Hope you guys watched it.